Welcome to Sea Talk, Adam.
Morning, Paul. Adam, how are you doing?
Good, thank you very much. So, Adam, it's great to have you on. Tell us a bit about yourself and tell us a bit about IVG.
So my name's Adam Devine. I work within national accounts for IVG, which is short for I Vape Great. And it's a business which has historically operated within the vape channel over the last couple of years. And what we've done as a business is we've developed our nicotine salts range, which nicotine salts, for anyone who's not aware, is a profile within in e-liquids, which is smooth on the throat, but gives you a quicker hit of nicotine, the closest you'll get to a cigarette. And we've also been developing our flavor profile as to engage with our consumers a bit better.
Good. So the brand itself, I mean, it's all about disposables.com at the moment, isn't it? And, what are the brands? What is your brand made up of? What are the puffs and what are the flavors? And, let's talk through the journey of the disposables that have come, massive and mainstream in our market today.
Yeah. I think, you touched on it there as well. Disposables are massive at the moment. That's where the market's at the minute. And I think, there's been a lot of different technology upgrades and things through the time over the last 10, 15 years. There's been a lot of development and redevelopment and sort of new MPD coming through the marketplace. Now, historically, as a business, IVG, like I alluded to earlier, have been focused on their 10 mil liquids and really developing their flavor profiles. And what we've done is we've seen this gap in the market for a disposable unit and where the market's really taking off. And we're rolling out. We've already got a consumer base, right, because of our flavor profiling. So what we've done is we really rolled that into our disposable vapes. We launched earlier this year with a 600 puff device, and it's taken the market by storm, and it's phenomenal. And what we've just recently launched, just this week, actually hot off the press, is an 800 puff. It's an IVG plus bar, and it's 800 puffs. And that now transpires across all 22 of our flavors we've got in the marketplace.
So you really are raising the bar, and we've just seen that on
raising the bar,
on the brochures there, right? So IVG has raised the bar, and it's great that it's not just about the stand, and it's not just about the disposables, but when you go into stores, you're giving them the educational leaflets as well. So
that's right. That's right, Paul. I think, historically, working within the convenience channel and convenience retail, it's been a bit of minefield for retailers because there's been so much MPD coming to the market, so many brand players coming to the market and going, oh, this is the must stock. You must have this. You must have this. And I think it's left a lot of retailers with a bit of a headache, really, left with overstocks or product that's not selling, or they've gone to the new product and, they've got old stock left. I think the beauty of the disposable market is it's really falling into that FMCG category. So it's fast moving consumer goods. The turn of the product is really good. The cost of goods is a lot lower than tobacco products and some of the other competitors in the marketplace. And it's the convenience for the consumer as well, right? The product as simple as taking the product off the shelf, unboxing it, taking it out of the packet and going. No refilling, no charging, nothing. And the flavor profile is good from puff 1 to puff 800. And I think that really helps with the education for the retailer as well. Like, there's not a lot of education around it. It's a basic thing. It's 2 mils worth of liquid. It's 20 milligram products at 800 puffs. This is the flavor profile. It's all MRHA approved. All of our details are on the website. You can see that on the website. So there's a lot of regulation around that. We're working really hard to get more and more sort of point of sale out there, which is promoting no to minors and zero to minors and things like that. But we go out with these stands, educationals, flavor cards and bits about the brand. But it's such a simple sort of category to play in because it is open a packet and go. There's no changing of things. It's a really easy thing for people to get their head around.
And this whole thing around disposable bars, it's gone from 0 to 60 and that's such short time. And there's so many devices on the market. And so when we look at this, I've got one in my hand now, and I just love the branding. I Vape Great. It's just so simple. It goes from the flavor card in the store to when you're opening it. It's really on trend. So in the flavors, how many flavors are there now totally in your range?
So there's 22 flavors currently in the range, and like I say, we've kind of developed them from. We've got a consumer base already because we've worked within the channel for like 5 years, developing the flavor profile and enhancing. When as a business, we don't rest on our laurels. We're always looking for the next bigger, better thing. So like I said, there's 22 flavor profile that kind of suits every time to kind of like sort of consumer really. And I think the benefit of the product is as well, it's good for an existing vapor, but also the convenience of it is it gives people the opportunity for existing adult smokers to look at doing that switch as well. Because it's just a quick go, and it's pack it off the shelf and open and go. It's really helping trying to encourage existing adult smokers to try and take that plunge as well.
Yeah, and that countertop displays, it's really good for convenience as well, because it's a closed-fronted display solution, consumer-facing.
Yeah,
and it's accessible from the counterpoint, and I think it's great. It holds 16 flavors, an ounce of each in each tray. It accommodates. So I think it's really well designed for whether you're a small convenience store, or you're a big supermarket as well. It suits everyone, doesn't it?
I think the benefit of it as well, Paul, is we work with a great marketing team here as well. I've got to sort of give them a bit of a shout out, because there's nothing too much for them in terms of this is what we need for a customer, and we're getting it for them, and really engaging with retailers and getting what they want within the store as well. But yes, the CDUs, I think they light up very well. The footprint's fairly small. There's always been a challenge with having things around on the counter around shrinkage, but the fact that it's backloaded as well, so we've got the displays in the front, but we've also got the stock available in the back. I think that it's really, really easy, and it's kind of a no-brainer for a retailer as well, right? Because you've got consumers coming in, and it's front of you. They're not having to go, have you got this, have you got that, or what flavour do I want? And you can always, it's like the shopper shops with their eyes, right?
That's right.
And I think it helps with sort of the different flavour profiling that we've got, and the punchy colours we've got in there to help stand out on shelf as well.
Yeah. So look, we're going to share with this interview now. We'll put on all your contact details and where the retailer needs to go to get the bars. But I just want to touch on one thing that you said earlier. We've got 600 puffs here, and you're moving on to the 800.
Yeah.
So that's new for you guys. And are these out in the market now? Are these available now for retailers to order?
So it's hot off the press, literally, or hot off the boat, really. They've literally just landed in the country at the beginning of this week. So yeah, we're starting to see them rolling out into retailers now. First orders are going out this week. So yes, basically from now, all these new 800 puff bars are available for customers to order. And what we're trying to do to help the convenience and retail market more is we're making a real aggressive push into the wholesale cash and carry market as well. And we're working with them on a push-pull as well, so that we're getting product in cash and carries where we know that the retailers and convenience stores are shopping for their goods, and helping to give it a one-stop shop for the cash and carry and for the retailer.
So $5.99 for 600 puffs. What's
$5.99 for 600 puffs, and then even better for a consumer now is $5.99 for 800 puffs.
So look, that's a great one to end on. That you're still supporting the sector. You've increased the puffs on the bar, but IVG haven't increased the price to the consumer. So well done to IVG on that one.
Thank you very much, Paul. Thank you.
So there you go. IVG, the all-impressive disposable. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you very much for your time, Paul. Really appreciate it.